put it down. Word up around this town. My time is now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody come on in. It is time for the Own Your Now show. And today is Tell Me Something Good Thursday. I'm so excited about it. I am your host, Tracie Berry-McGhee, also known as Divine T.
And I am your co-host, Yolonda Lankford, and they call me Lady Yo. Good morning, Divine T.
Good morning, Lady Yo. It's good to see you today on this Thursday. What do you call Thursday?
It is the weekend eve.
That's right. That's right. And we have so much going on this weekend. But we're all about today, y'all. We have exciting guests. So you all better get ready to share it up. When I tell you all, we have the Pascal. Yes, we do. And we have the Marlon Whitfield. If you all don't know anything about these good brothers, then you will find out everything and more. Everybody, good morning. I see you, Bob. How are you doing? Gina, good morning to you. Naylene, everybody's tapping in on this weekend eve. And Lady Yo, your smile is just glowing. So tell us what you're sipping on. What's in your cup?
This morning, I am sipping on ginger peach tea with 2 chips of peppermint.
Okay.
I'm being adventurous, y'all. I got 2 chips today.
2 chips. I want to know what everybody else is sipping on. She got 2 chips. And you know what? I see why you're glowing, because that tea is everything. It's a good detox, and it just keeps everything in order.
Yes.
So, hey, that's what it's all about.
And Miss Tracie, I might say, darling, you are looking beautiful in your dress and your jewelry.
Thank you. I have a lot of work to do today. I really, really do. And so that's what's keeping me up. Not only that, guess what? We are on the countdown to Roku. We got 25 more days. So excited about it. How many of you all have Roku? We need to know. Do you have Roku? Do you have the Roku TV? Do you have the Roku app? Do you have Apple TV? Do you have the Apple TV app? What do you have? I want to know. I also want to know what you're sipping on. I'm trying to get myself ready. So look, I got my green goddess. I'm going to say it's so good. But yes, it's good for me, okay?
Yes, it's good for you. You got a cute little glass there. I want to know how many of our owners have seen the billboard.
Right, because we keep going past it. I posted this morning. One of our owners did go in, Aziza, and took a picture of it this morning. So you all got to see it. Naylene says she's sipping on the STL water. And Robert is back to the Oberweis, and he has a cranberry orange muffin. That sounds good. Timothy said he's drinking Kool-Aid.
All right, Timothy. What flavor Kool-Aid?
It looks like he says apple Kool-Aid. I'm not sure, but you know what? I want to know, because I grew up with the Tang. We could not have Kool-Aid in our house, but I don't know. Do you remember the Tang?
I do remember Tang because it was associated with the astronauts. So I remember Tang, but let me tell you something. Don't tell nobody. But I would pour the Tang in my hand and I would just lick it. Was it only me?
Well, speaking of Kool-Aid, do you remember those apple sticks that they used to have when you would go to the candy store? We would get the apple sticks, and my cousin, she would get the Kool-Aid pack, and we would stick the apple stick in the Kool-Aid pack and lick it.
Oh my goodness. And the funny thing about Kool-Aid, they say, what flavor is your Kool-Aid? Red.
Right. Ivy says, yes, congratulations. She saw the billboard. Good morning, Karen. Kiana says she has some orange juice in her cup. And Timothy said, it's grape Kool-Aid, because I think grape is the best. So that's what it's all about. And of course, Robert says he has Fire Stick. Vanessa has Roku and Fire Stick. And so y'all know what? We're ready. We got this, right? We got
it. Yes, ma'am. And I cannot wait to take all our owners with us. That's the great part about it, is everyone's going to be able to join us. You can call your family all over the world and say, I've been telling you about that Own Your Now show. Right. Make sure you watch it on the TV network and on Roku, Apple, Fire, YouTube, and Facebook.
Yes, and you know what? Everybody's going to be a part of it. Y'all know what? Can I just tell y'all again? We have Pascal in the house today, y'all. So if y'all don't share, y'all going to miss out. Make sure that everybody knows right now. Let me tap into my affirmation word for today. And you know what? I chose this specifically because it's about, my word is laughter. It's so important that we laugh. There's a lot of negativity out here, but you know what? It's positivity that we breed here on the Own Your Now show. So if you can laugh and smile, you know, Lady O, you have the best smile.
Oh,
The
thank
best.
you.
That's how we make it through. And the other way that we make it through is by doing what and by being what, Lady O?
You absolutely have to be your best self.
Yes, you do, y'all. So let's get ready to be our best selves. Take some deep breaths in and some deep breaths out. Woo! Y'all ready? Deep breaths in and out.
Show it off every part, yeah. Cause I'm strong and I love the skin I'm in. Every shape, every
We're gonna do this together, y'all.
Deep within,
all right.
Yeah. Beauty in a color,
Hey, Laura.
Beauty
it's our best selves.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with our left arm. Woo! Let's go.
I'ma be my best self. I'm loving who I be. I'ma be my best self.
Hey, Sharon.
There's no one else like me. Self-love, self-help.
That's right.
Self-love, self-worth, self-aware. My best self.
Hey, Dawn. Right arm. Bring them both up.
Confident, no limit, owning it. Look in the mirror and all I see is love. And take it one step at a time, cause I'm in love. Beauty in a waistline and a smile in a face. Beauty's holding on, head up with grace. I thank God for the way
all right, y'all.
I'ma be my best self, my best self. I'm loving who I
Consider
be.
yourselves.
I'ma be my best self, my best self. There's no one else like
Reach out to a friend.
Self-love, self-help, self-care, self-care, self-healing, self-work, self-aware. My best self, my best self.
Take care of yourself. Let's hug ourselves. Bring it in. That's what it's all about. What did you hear, Lady O? What did you hear?
I'm loving who I be.
You better. You better. You know, I tell y'all that every day. If you don't look in, you know, we have all these beautiful smiles, of course, and we're hugging ourselves and everything. But if you don't love yourself first, if you don't take care of yourself first, you can't take care of anybody else. So we gotta hug ourselves first. We gotta look in the mirror and smile at ourselves first. Because I can't stand, you know, there's some beautiful men and beautiful women out here. But have you ever seen some people who they're beautiful on the outside, but they're toxic on the inside? You know, they just stink. And we're not about that. So you better, like Robert said, I'ma be, you better be your best self. That's what it's all about. Lady O, speaking of being your best self, I know that for a fact, somebody is celebrating a birthday today. We got some birthday shout outs, some celebrations and vibrant vibes. Who we shouting out today?
Well, our first shout out goes out to Anel Witt. She is celebrating her birthday today. Miss Shantae Shields Ryan, you know, she works over there at Herbert Hoover's Boys and Girls Club, and she helps our community be better by supporting our children. We have Miss Martha Webb, and let me tell you, I think Miss Martha is 82 years old. Go, Martha! Go, Martha! Go, Martha!
Martha, yes.
We also have our very own owner, Derek Crouch.
All right, Derek.
He's having a birthday. You know, he has the golf thing. You know, that he does a clothing line for golf clothes. So happy birthday, Derek Crouch. And you know what else? Just in case they're watching.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Lolo Jones.
Lolo. All right, y'all. Everybody, y'all know who Lolo is, right? And so everybody shout out to Lolo. But I want to know, I want to know if you were to go to the Olympics, because I know that you played a sport. Well, you did a sport, right?
Yes.
What would you go to the Olympics and do? Because I know that I didn't run track. I didn't do all these things, but I promise you, I would turn me some flips. I would be a gymnast or maybe a swimmer. But I'm a Pisces. I love I love swimming, but I know this is Leo season. But so let's see. What would you do if you went to the Olympics?
Honey, if I was blessed to go to the Olympics, I would be a sprinter. I was a track participant. I almost said I was a track star, but I was a track participant in high school. I did go to state, but I'll tell you what, just that quick sprint. And it just reminds me, I can see FloJo right now. I can just see all those women, just sprinting down the line. And at the end, you break that ribbon. And then you have your winning little your trophies and your. Oh, girl, you see, I got excited.
They got all of that. Look, Kathy Conley said she would be an Olympic spectator sports. Like she probably would be the announcer. I don't know, but I know for me, I think I would want to swim and yeah, that's what I would do. Or I would turn the flips. Yes. And land it like perfectly.
Oh, yes. It's stick the landing. It's always stick the landing.
Yes. Who else are we celebrating? Any more birthday shout outs?
We do have another birthday shout out. We have a birthday shout out to Vanessa Simmons.
All right. Vanessa Simmons. That is Run DMC. What's his Reverend Run?
Reverend Run. Yes. That is his daughter. And also, last but not least, because he is something kind of handsome. Happy birthday, Jesse Williams.
All right, Jesse, happy birthday.
He played on Grey's Anatomy. He was Dr. Jackson Avery. So happy birthday, because I know he's watching.
Of course he's watching. And if you all have birthday shout outs, keep putting them up there because we're going to make sure we celebrate everybody. Laura said her cousin, Gino. Okay, shout out to Gino, y'all, because it's always a good birthday for somebody.
Happy birthday, Gino. Now, I have a vibrant vibe. It goes out to Ebony Stiegel. She just opened up a steak and shake.
I saw that. Happy celebration. I think it's out by Lake St. Louis.
It is.
Got to go a little far for a really good burger. But just because we got to support her, we're going to take the ride regardless. All right. So y'all better go out there and support the sister, support her family. Everybody support her.
Congratulations. That's big. And I love me a steak and shake burger. So I will definitely, and don't talk about the root beer float. Yummy.
Oh my gosh. I know we're not even going to get there because I got to finish up this smoothie. Y'all, I got to finish this juice, whatever this stuff is. I got to finish it before the show is over. So I know we got some good entertainment. Who do we have coming on? Everybody right now, y'all share. I'm looking at everybody in the chats. I saw somebody that said earlier, yes, I think it probably was another. I don't know, Yolanda. I was literally looking through the chats and I was like, how is he in here twice? But he's not. Literally, he says, Mark Whitfield Jr. says, yeah, the Marlon Whitfield, like, yeah, they must be a whole bunch of brothers and everybody. So y'all look, make sure that y'all tune in because we have him coming up. But who do we have coming up first?
Well, that is so funny. And I can see Marlon cracking up in the guest room. That's his kinfolk. But first we have the Pascal. Pascal is the executive producer and host of the variety talk show, The Pascal Show. And he's going to be joining us on the TV network. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pascal of The Pascal Show. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. How y'all doing? Hey, what's up to all you owners out there? Hope you guys are doing well.
Well, we are fantastic. I feel like we're family, Pascal. We're going on this journey together. So let's get it started. What's in your cup?
Oh, coffee. I'm basic. I'm not as advanced in what's in your cup. So I just got regular coffee.
You know what? Coffee does the body good. I am a coffee drinker. Everyone knows I've been drinking coffee since I was 3 years old. So today is tea, but I do love me some coffee.
That's right.
So tell us, first of all, how did you get started with The Pascal Show?
Well, to do an abbreviated story, because it's really, really long. Long story short, I used to be somebody who used to shoot a lot of music videos behind the camera, commercials and stuff like that. A friend of mine thought that, I was really bored doing a lot of these videos and decided to kind of turn the camera around and start doing like skits and interviews with friends and stuff like that. Just kind of hanging out, And then a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you're pretty funny. You're pretty entertaining on camera, and you're doing all these different things. You should try to smash this into an actual show." And after much, encouragement from him and a couple other friends, I finally just kind of put everything together, and then I created my own late night talk show.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you've been doing this for a minute now. How do you come up with all the skits? Because we've seen your reels, we've seen your show, and you do an awful lot in a time period.
Yeah. To be honest, I can't, there's not one sure answer to that. I come up with a lot of different things. It just really is the spur of the moment. It is also like what's going on in pop culture, what's going on in the world. I'm always trying to find some funny angle to what's going on, or using those skits or something as a jump off to start a conversation, because I feel like there's a lot of conversations that we really do need to have. And I think you can find those things through comedy as well. You're kind of going, yeah, that's funny, but that's kind of true though too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. Now you have all kinds of guests. Talk to us about some of the guests that you've had on your show.
Oh, okay. Wow. Pop quiz. Okay. Let's see.
Or your favorite. Who's your favorite?
He can't say a favorite.
Yeah. I mean, they're all great. They're all fantastic. They're all fantastic. But, as of recently, I sat down with Roy Jones Jr. right before his fight with Mike Tyson, and I got to watch him train and everything, which was really, really exciting. Then I got to go and hang out with LeVar Ball over at his house at the Ball House, the Baller's house, or the Big Baller's house, sorry, and do a house tour and just hang out with him and chop it up with him about life and all that, which was really, really exciting. I've had so many different people on this on the show that I don't even know where to begin.
Let me tell you, because I watched the show. One of my favorites was when you had Bushwick Bill on. He was a Pascal cheerleader. Let me tell you, he was like, if you're not rooting for this brother, he said he got up and he did some kind of cheer, like let's say Pascal on 1, 2, 3. He was very, very entertaining. But you have singers on, you have actors on.
Yeah,
I do like the one where you mash up songs.
Oh yeah, the mashup challenge. Yeah, that's a lot of fun, especially when you have the band, my house band, The Fix, playing, and then everyone has to come up and try to put music or lyrics to another song on top of whatever they're playing. It is a blast. That is a recipe for disaster, but it's a good time. You know what I mean?
You have to be so brave, first of all, if you can't sing, and then to try to find the rhythm. Like you said, they're playing a song, but you have to put another song on top of it. But it looks like everyone's always having a good time when they do it.
Yeah. It's terrible, but it's fun, terrible.
Speaking of a good time, you are literally on set. Your outlook, we're talking on set. You are out of the state right now. Do you like being on set, going to different environments, or do you prefer to be on a set? Because we want to know, what is that going to look like when we get to the ITV network?
Honestly, the traveling around isn't a big problem for me. It keeps it interesting. I've been doing it for a long time now, just hopping around from different places. I've been out to LA, then, St. Louis, Atlanta. Now I'm in Miami. So, I mean, it's a lot of fun. It kind of gives more variety to not only with the, being on set, which I love too, but it also brings more variety because, you're getting the feel of Miami. You're getting the feel of LA, you're getting the feel of St. Louis. So it's really fun because you get to showcase the things that are going on in that environment, and actually be there, not just talk to somebody through a camera and say, hey, how's Miami doing over there? You're actually there,
Got it.
Eating a Cubano in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We're all about the food. We are two foodies, so you're talking our language. We kind of alluded to what's next, but tell the owners what is next for the Pascal Show.
Well, right now, we are going to be marching over to the On Network. Of course, this is going to be the network that's going to be on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV. And yeah, we're just going to be rocking and rolling over there and having a good time, acting the damn fool, I guess. Can I say that?
Well, they can see us in the mornings and see you in the late night. What a perfect combination.
Yeah. Everybody is looking like, wow, this is really happening. This has happened overnight. Of course, it doesn't. People don't understand. You've been doing this ever since you were 2. People, a little advice. What's that one piece of advice that you would give someone that's interested in starting their own show? Because a lot of people out here are like, I might be able to do this.
Oh yeah, I got one piece of advice. Run! No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't give up. If you have a vision in your mind and if you truly believe in what you are wanting to do and you know what your message is, just keep at it and forget all the naysayers, because actually let the naysayers be your fuel to get to where you want to get to faster. So just don't give up.
Don't give up. Don't give up. You're so right. And we thank you for it, because if we were giving up, we wouldn't be where we are now. And we're just getting started. But you know what? We have a great model in you. We thank you. We're so excited that we're all going to be a part of this journey together. A lot of positive people. Andre is on top of this. And so we're looking forward to it. Tell us, we know you in Miami. You got to get back out there to the heat. But tell us your affirmation word for today.
That's a good one. Andre, during a meeting, said something about me, and it's just been in the back of my mind since then. Perseverance. Yes.
That's it. That's the key. You said it. You said don't give up. That's the only way. You got to keep pushing forward, and we thank you for it. We're looking forward to it. We're down the countdown. 29. What did we say? 25 days to Roku. Everybody, make sure that you follow this brother. If you're not following him, you need to follow him now. If you're not sharing it, you need to share it now. Everybody's saying, "Wow, we need more. We need more." We're giving it to you. So make sure that you all get it. Okay.
Yes.
We'll see.
Yes, and like I said, I am so glad that we are all doing this together. We are family.
Yes,
we are family. Right.
I was gonna sing, but I can't sing.
There we go.
I got.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Keep sipping. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Girl, he is hilarious. And he's right. He talks about some serious things, but it puts a little comic spin on it, but it makes you think about it. So I cannot wait till he is on the TV network. Like I said, we'll be on saying good morning, and he'll be saying good late evening.
Yes. Speaking of good morning and late evening, last week we got an opportunity to go to the Whitfield Foundation, y'all. And when we went there, it was so exciting because this brother has so much going on. But we literally were able to sit down with, a young man, a seasoned man that's been in this field forever. And he was able to pour into the children. And we want to just show you all a little clip of what it looked like. This was our interview with the Clifton Powell when we were at the Marlon the Whitfield Foundation, y'all. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. We are with the Own Your Now show. I am your host, Tracie Berry-McGhee.
And I am your co-host, Yolonda Lankford.
And we are so excited about today. We are at the Whitfield Foundation. And look, we have NAACP winner, of course, actor of over 100 films, Mr. Clifton Powell. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. We have been literally sitting here. We felt like we were in a master class listening to you speak to the youth about what mentorship means. Talk to us about your why. Why did you say yes?
These people is paying me a lot of money. I was lying. They gave me $25,000 to be here. So I'm ready to leave here, and tomorrow I'm going to buy me a new car. No, let me shut up. Y'all, and then the kids make me act goofy. It's just, I came through the business in my early years of getting into the business in a program like this in DC called Workshop for Careers in the Arts, which ironically now is Duke Ellington High School. Wow. Debbie Allen was my dance teacher. Charles Brown was my acting teacher. Glenda Dickerson. Glenda and Charlie have passed on, but God rest their souls. Mike Malone, Kenneth Doherty, Peggy Cooper. People that I pay homage to because they saved my life. in a program just like this. So Carl Payne, one of my partners, who's an extraordinary actor, comedian, brought me on board and did one in Alabama a few weeks ago. And when he called and said St. Louis, I knew I wanted to be here.
Well, we are thankful that you did say yes. You mentioned Debbie Allen. Have you ever worked with her, and have you ever had a chance to tell her the impact she had on your life?
I had a chance to work with her back in the day on the Sinbad Show. I think we did the Sinbad Show together. But we never really had a chance to kind of talk about that era because I was such a cut up. I wouldn't wear my leotards and tights. So my early introduction to Debbie wasn't pleasant. She would hit me with the pointer because I would come to dance class with pants like these, hard dress shoes, and a wife beater. Because I'd never seen any guys in leotards and tights in ballet, and because I came out of the hood. So Debbie would hit me with the pointer every morning. So, when I saw Debbie again, she was doing Broadway, and then she was directing in Hollywood. And we just never really had a chance to really sit down and chop it up on that level. But, she's seen me, do well, and I've seen her do well, and we're happy for each other. And we're still cool.
Well, one of the things that we always ask everyone is, when you think about community and what that means to you, you also talked about family and family values. Also, I'm a licensed therapist. How important is it for our children to understand the legacy that you come from?
I think it's very important. I think especially today where the younger society are not as inept of knowing some of the older generation that have come through. I've had, young actors that I've worked with be disrespectful because, I'm not Denzel Washington, so I got to listen to this Negro. But, I don't let that deter me because, with programs like this is the reason why, I do come back and give back. I don't teach anymore because if I can't have students like these, I don't want to teach. I want young people who really want to be in the arts, who really want to get it, so that when we start talking about legacy and giving back and family, they get it. A lot of entertainers who are starting out don't get it. They don't get it, and they don't understand the importance of lineage. Let me say this: when you hit those rough spots, the few people that you can go to other than your friends and your family. My family, my nephew JB has always been there for me. If I didn't have him, I don't know where I would be. My nieces, my cousins. So you need family.
Right. Now, we spoke with a lot of young people today. What would you tell your 18-year-old self?
When I was 18, I was in the drama program. I was focused. And I would tell them do what I did. I stayed focused. I had a story I didn't get a chance to tell them about acting out in the rehearsal one time. And Glenda came in and cussed everybody out. She said, the only person that's not acting goofy and fooling around is Clifton Powell. He's sitting right there studying his lines. That's how I was raised. That's how I was trained. And I kept that with me over the years. And that's why I've been successful. I listen. I try to come with love. And that's what I would tell young people. Do your work, be prepared, come with love, and be focused and be respectful and listen.
We always talk about our affirmation words on the show. And when I think about what you say, one of the affirmation words that we use is love, listen, observe, validate, and empower. And one of the things that I heard you say to the kids was the value of persistence and how that stands out for you in making sure that you don't give up. So many people come into this field like when they're very young. Mm-hmm. When was it that it clicked for you that this is it? I'm doing this and I'm going to ride this out the rest of my life?
I think probably in high school, Glenda Dickerson, like I said, I was the worst actor in my program. I wanted to be a football player. And, I had some tragedy and they kept me in the program. And then Glenda Dickerson came in and she ran the Spelman drama department. And I think it was either Michigan or Michigan State that she ran before she passed. She was brilliant. And her and Debbie were best friends. And she saw something in me. And I think Charles Brown, all of them saw something in me that I didn't see. But Charlie Brown was the one who said, you're not going to drop out. Yes. And then Glenda and came in. Mike Malone coddled me a little bit. Yes. Kenny coddled me. And they saw something. And I did the first play that I'd ever done called The Lion and the Jewel that Glenda directed. And she picked me to play the lead. And I was like, whoa. And that's when I said, I love this. And it kind of clicked.
Got it. Well, one of the questions that we ask everyone is their affirmation word of the day. If there's one word that you could leave us with, tell us the word and why.
I would say, faith. Like I always say, just, like I told the kids, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Like I told them, I got, how I started, some of the tragedy that I went through. I told them I got 380 on my SATs, and I got 580. I'm sorry, and they give you 200 for your name, so technically 380. And I got a full scholarship to college. I never even knew what college was in the 11th grade. So I tell people, all you need to do is have faith. It's the size of a mustard seed. That's it, and you can be successful.
That's it. Well, we thank you for saying yes to us, for saying yes to your legacy, and we'll continue to watch you everywhere that you are. Whenever you're on a screen near us, we'll be there. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you
for having me.
Oh, well, you all saw it. Wasn't that awesome?
He was such a gentleman, and the time he took with the kids. I mean, he was so patient, and then he gave them all that energy. And the fact that he could jump from one character, because the first character he was Martin Luther King, and his voice changed and his demeanor changed, and then he was Pinky. And he was running in circles. And I'll tell you what, you're right. He's a seasoned actor, but the greatest thing about him is he's reaching for those children.
Yes, he is.
And sharing his talents. But I want to tell you about another brother. The reason why Clifton Powell was here in St. Louis is because of the Marlon Whitfield. He is the founder and executive director of the Whitfield Foundation for Success. He's the CEO of Hot Time LLC Marketing and Consulting, and managing partner of On the Set Summer Film Camp. And that's where we met this great brother. Good morning.
Man,
Good morning.
you are out here doing the work. You're doing the work for our children. You're bringing everybody to the city to show everybody what it looks like. Thank you so much. I don't know how you're doing it all, brother. Tell us, what are you sipping on? What is in your
let me
cup?
show you. So let me show you what I got today. I got a little orange juice in my cup today. Just keeping it simple, just a little orange juice. That's all.
Orange juice to get you started in everything you are doing. Now, I was so excited when I found out we were going to go on the set, because I got a little acting in me.
Okay.
But talk to us about how you came to bring On the Set to St. Louis, because it's traveling over the United States. But how did you bring it to St. Louis?
Yeah, so initially I found out about On the Set. I was looking to do a film camp in St. Louis and ended up finding about On the Set in Birmingham, Alabama. So it started there 14 years ago by David Tucker. David actually wanted to have Murphy Lee come on and do a cameo for one of the movies. I managed Murphy Lee, so he reached out to me. We had a conversation. And I'm like, you know what? Instead of reinventing the wheel, let's just bring this camp to St. Louis. And after me and David partnered, and we clicked, and he saw everything that I was bringing to the table. He's like, man, we need to partner. You need to own some of this business. So we became actually partners on paper. I became a managing partner of the business, and we just took off from there.
I love it. The thing about this is the kids benefit most. All the things that you've been doing in this community, you offer so many aspects at the Whitfield Foundation. Let everybody know all the things that you're offering there.
Okay, so we have a facility. If you guys are familiar, it used to be NextCore. So we've taken over that facility. It's about 8,000 square feet. So in that facility, we offer a robotics camp. We have, of course, On the Set Summer Film Camp. We have a coding camp. We have a full recording studio in there. So we teach kids about the art of making music. We have 2 virtual reality experience rooms. So we work on the emerging technologies of virtual reality and augmented reality. We have a merchandising room, so anybody that's into fashion, they can learn to make shirts and hats and coffee mugs and things of that nature. So we kind of get that full circle of STEAM, if you will.
I love it. I love it.
Why did you choose STEAM? Why was that what you wanted our kids in St. Louis to experience?
Well, for me, I understand that STEAM, if anybody doesn't know, it stands for science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. So those industries are the ones that really change the world. And I would tell people those are the industries that, again, our Elon Musk, our Bill Gates came out of those industries. And those are the people that are changing the world and are really making a difference. So to me, it's important to introduce that at an early age to our kids and allow them to be really change makers.
I love that. When you talk about being change makers, you literally are dropping some seeds and bringing some people in to really help with what it is that the Whitfield Foundation does. Before we get into the upcoming fundraiser, because it's all in the chat, y'all. Y'all see all the information because we dropping it. Talk to us about legacy. You know, that's really important with the
Yeah.
Whitfield Foundation. How did this legacy start?
I started this and really just to continue the legacy of my great grandfather. His name was Owen Whitfield. So I'm gonna give you a little history about it. So Owen Whitfield was a pastor right here in Missouri. So this is back in the time he was a sharecropper right in Missouri. So what happened was these were the days where again they were working the land and people weren't making a lot of money as sharecroppers. And my great grandfather, there he is, got kind of fed up with the situation, end up they're leading a revolt right here in Missouri. So they actually lined up along the highways and really called in a lot of media and got a lot of attention saying, hey, this isn't fair. We're not making the right amount of money. We look how we're living. We're intense. And it's crazy. So fast forward, he ended up meeting President Roosevelt at the White House and really an advocate for change and really making money. So the industry that I mentioned when I fast forward to today about STEAM, these are the industries, again, that we can make money as a family. Families can live the life that they want to live and really, again, have an impact in the world. So that's really, I wanted to continue that legacy and push for change.
Look at you. I know your family is so proud. I saw your auntie in the chat, and I think your brother's in the chat, but we are your new aunties, and we want to say we are so proud of you. What you're bringing to St. Louis is just amazing. And speaking of bringing something to St. Louis, you have an event fundraiser coming up August 14th. Talk to us about that. And he is honoring some women in STEAM also.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the event and talk to us about why you chose women in STEAM.
Absolutely. So I'm excited about our fundraiser. It's our first annual fundraiser. To give you a little background, it's actually going to be at the Ritz-Carlton. And I didn't want to do anything just like a gala where we're sitting down and music. So I wanted something a little different. So we're having an all-white party. And not just any all-white party. It's hosted by Lisa Ray. So that's going to be a lot of fun. At the Ritz-Carlton, we also have performances by Chrisette Michelle and also the Hamiltons. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited about it.
We're excited about it as well. Literally, the fact that everybody can come out, dress in white, support our children, the foundation, and everything, as well as really like just have a good time. That's what positivity looks like. So when you talk about STEAM and the women that you are recognizing, talk to us about how that impacts our kids to be able to see these positive role models.
So one thing, and one of the reasons I do what I do, I think it's important for kids to see people like us that are making a difference, right? To see that again, the lady that lives down the street and people that are relatable, that can they can be this person. And I think that's the key for me to be able to recognize Black women that are in STEAM. Black women are ruling the world right now. I think St. Louis is, I think, one of the top cities for Black female entrepreneurs. So I wanted to give these ladies their roses. So these are women that are having an impact in STEAM that live right here in St. Louis, and I want to come out and people come out and recognize them.
Absolutely, they better. And you know, the thing about it is we're going to make sure that we continue to let everybody know how can they buy the tickets, because you know we're like, oh wait, you know, people waiting to the last minute and then it's too late. So tell everybody, how can they get the information? How can they get their tickets?
No, absolutely. So you can actually go to the whitfieldfoundation.care/fundraiser. So it's on Eventbrite. You can look all white party, Lisa Ray all white party, either one on Eventbrite. But the easiest way, just go to our website. It's the whitfieldfoundation.care/fundraiser.
All right now, Tracie, we got to get our white on, girl.
Ooh, I'm ready. I got to give me some white. Everybody, you know what? People used to say that you couldn't wear white like after September, but y'all know what? This is happening in August, and you can wear white whatever you like, because that's your business. Really.
Yes, honey. I love me a winter white suit in December. So, you know, everything you do is just fantastic. We're so glad you said yes. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to come and interview Mr. Powell. I have to ask you, what is your affirmation word?
My word would have to be patience. Patience. And one thing I think I heard you guys talk about is that success doesn't happen overnight, right? So you have to have patience and work through it, be persistent, but patience is a key part of that ingredient. for success.
Yes, it is. It is. It is a perfect part of that ingredient. I think the other thing that I love about what you do is you include the community. I was looking through the chats, and Timothy Ellaby with catering STL, they were like, "We gonna be in the house too. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna be doing the thing." Yeah, I remember you. They were when we were literally there. They were providing the lunches for the kids.
Burgers and
So
lunches.
has the film happened yet? When does that happen?
So at the end, so we're done shooting it. At the end of the summer, it's probably be around October, November timeframe. But we do a red carpet movie premiere. So I'll be announcing that. So we'll have a red carpet movie premiere. We'll show the movie we shot, and then the kids will get awards like best actor, best actress, and things like that.
And tell the people, it's a film that the kids created themselves at the camp. So it is local kids who are getting the opportunity to create, produce, direct. And I believe Clifton Powell is in the movie also.
He is. He's actually, we had a great time. We had a classroom scene that was so hilarious he was doing. I'm like, can we even show this? Because he was just going in. But it was fun, though. I can't wait to see the final edits, and you guys will see that movie. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, promise me that you'll come back and you'll let me give the exclusive date and that we can bring our sister keepers to support you and watch the movie. So proud of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. You know what? This is what community looks like when everybody steps up and do their part. And literally him, his family, when we saw his family, his wife, his kids, everybody, his brother, everybody is a part of this. And you know what? I love that. I love that they shared the wealth of what this looks like for our community to grow. Everybody's dropping their affirmation words in the chat. Well, we brought the men out today.
Yes. And I love it because I love showing positive Black men to our community, to the world. And I love the men who help the children. That is just warms my heart. It just makes Auntie Yo just feel so warm inside.
It does. It does. I'm loving it. You know what? We got to keep it going. I know we got to wrap up today. We got an awesome show for tomorrow, y'all. You all got to tune in. But Lady Yo, we're still owning our now. Tell me, what is your affirmation word for today?
Well, I tell people when I interview them, the pre-interview, I say, we do a lot of laughing on the Own Your Now show. We probably laugh more than we should. But you know what my thing, you said laughter, and my word is going to be often. Often.
You better. That's what I'm telling everybody. You better. Well, at the beginning, we always talk about the value of a smile and how important it is to be able to watch children laugh and have a good time. And literally, that's something we try to do here every day. But you all need to be intentional about doing it as well. In addition to that, like Cliff said, it's a faith walk. What we're doing here is a faith walk. But you can't get through that faith walk if you don't persevere, if you don't keep pushing. But along that journey, you have to have the patience. And if in fact you have that patience, you will see what God will deliver for you. And if you get stuck and you have to recalibrate yourself, it's okay, because when we see the things that are going to happen, it will be amazing. So you know what? We're going to keep growing here. We're going to have assurance that everything that we do will be awesome. And of course, when we see this, we know that faith will allow our lights to shine, because we're going to be steadfast and we're going to keep moving forward. I'm making a declaration here today that this is what it looks like when consistency is key. So we're going to keep pushing, y'all. We're going to pray and we're going to pursue until something happens. And you know what? That's how we're going to make it through. And if in fact you guys say, you know what? I don't know if I literally want to go outside or not. We got a lot happening. So we are going outside. But you know what we're going to do, y'all, right?
Yes.
We're going to wear our mask. That's just what we're going to do. But if you decide, I don't know if I want to wear my mask, I think I want to stay inside. I think I want to sip and shelter in place. It's okay. Shelter in place. But we will see you all tomorrow, same time and same space, right here on the Own Your Now show. Bye-bye, everybody.